you do not understand what a French person is saying to you, look at their nonverbals. You've probably heard this 1,000 times, but actions speak louder than words. I would argue that nonverbal communication speaks louder than verbal communication. If someone is saying something to you and you do not understand, look at what their hands are doing. Like, if they're pointing at something, see if they're pointing at something. If they're looking at something, see if they're looking at something and telling you about what they're looking at. And if they're looking at you, look at their facial expressions, their body movement. I guarantee you, if you're focused on what they're doing on their exterior, like what they're doing with their hands, what they're doing with their face, their body, you are more likely to understand what they're actually saying, even if you actually don't understand a single word. I have this happen to me often when my husband's grandparents try to speak Alsatian with me. My vocabulary is limited, but based on the way that they're communicating with me, their facial expressions, their hands, I can tell what they're saying, even if I literally have no idea what they're saying. That's why I would argue that nonverbal communication is so much more important than verbal communication. Because how do people communicate if they don't speak the same language? Nonverbals. Bisous, love.